a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Snoot Game. So here's the thing. You may notice there's no saves. Because I got a new computer, the saves didn't move with it. I tried, but I didn't get it to work right. So we're going to be starting from the beginning, and I'm going to be doing it alone. I might have a guest once in a while, but mostly because of scheduling and stuff, I figured it'd be easier just to do it alone. So let's do this. January 6th. The year is to that. Caldera Bluffs. Already fucked it up. Weather conditions cold as balls. It's my first time living close to water. The idea of marine lair is new to me, but I understand morning mist. This was like it, except infinitely more shitty. The heavy fog makes navigating to my new school more difficult as I fail to see anything 5 feet in front of me. Like a runt of a tree planted in the sidewalk that I swerve to avoid. It's my first time having to walk to school, too. My new apartment is an awkward spot, opposite side of town, yet no school or public bus to take me from there. It's my first day at a new school. The second half of the first semester of senior year. I had 6 months left at my old school. I can't even imagine the kind of hell those 6 months would have been. But this, I should take my mind off it. I whip out my phone and consider the best way to make people upset online. Reply to obvious shill thread, bait the obvious underage poster. The thread goes 404 right as I'm ready to post my well-thought-out reply. Better hide my phone before someone sees fit to take it from me, the only human around town, I think. It's the sound that reaches me first, the chatter of people milling about. Bro, it's been too long. It was only 3 weeks. I can make out the building now. The fog shrouding gives the school an ominous vibe to it. It looks at the name written on the arch over the entrance. Volcano High. Perfect setting for a horror game, or maybe a shitty wad. The attempt at humoring myself just made me feel more alone. Sorry about the dog. A check of my phone says I'm 30 minutes early. Wonderful. I move to the entrance, only to see all of the steps occupied by students. Their eyes turn to me, expression of confusion and contemplation. I can feel their judging stare, the same that had haunted me for 4 months previous. I can already picture what they're thinking. Dude, check it out. Is that a skinny? Where's his spears? Aren't they all like spear chuckers or something? Bet he eats his own kind. They probably see me as some kind of circus attraction, nothing more. I'm a freak show among the serial mascot crowd. Taking acid is not nearly as colorful as going to Volcano High. I should write that down. As I write that down on my phone's note app, I notice the surrounding students stop looking at me, which is good. I can peep around the friend circles without a problem now. Not like I'll ever be part of one anyway. I do like her design. Talk about wanting to stand out. I never thought it was possible to look like you were from the black and white 20s cartoon. Miko has words for you. She does differ from the other Technicolor students, though. In the worst way possible. Oh yeah, she's staring at me. With that look. Fucking hell. Has she never seen a human in her life? I fucking hate that look. Contempt. Judging. Everyone that has looked at me like that has never proved to be anything more than an asshole. Like I'm the anomaly here. She's just as dumb and insufferable as the rest of them. She probably know better than me, miss. My snout is so big I can land a plane on it. Go back to your friends. I do really like her design, but again, if you guys have seen Miko, you know why. Not the dog. Huh? She did? I feel like I should say something. I noticed that all this time my knees were weak and my arms were heavy. My feet carry me over the soggy grass as I look for somewhere else to be. On the side of the building is where I find sanctuary. It's a small alcove of sorts. A pavement is cracked to bits and the shrubs surrounding it are overgrown. Even the bench, cracked paint on rotted wood, held between two concrete legs, matched the abandoned vibe of the place. It was perfect. I flop down on the wet bench, and the violent crack from it makes my heart drop. Almost perfect, but good enough. I feel the tightness in my chest and my lungs fight to draw air in. Head in hand, I can fully understand what I've done now. 6 months in a new school. A year on my own in some run-down apartment in a town I know nothing about. All on my own. 3 weeks. It took a day for me to want to change schools, 3 weeks to make it happen, and now this is my life for the next year. I think back to my old man's ultimatum. Once the lease is done, Anon, either college or the service. I don't care which. Would you happen to be Anon? I look up. The bench broke down. And dead. I lay on the ground, ass hurting from hitting the jagged concrete and splintered wood. By the way, check me out this weekend. I'll be playing Goodbye Volcano High officially. I was actually waiting for its release to continue this. I'm fucking lazy, okay? I forgot. Thank God for jeans. Oh goodness, are you okay? I groan. Never better. I instinctively apply my chill guy facade in the presence of the strangers to hide how uneasy I am today. A hand is held over my face. In my pain-addled confusion, I shake it. Nazer. Right. Remember, that's the voice we did give him. The hand tightens around my own and pulls me roughly. The force is enough for my feet to get up under me and stumble back up, standing before the pair of strangers. It also felt like force to pull my arm out of its socket. Sup? You're Anon, right? Which one is Nazer? I'm glad we found you. Oh, I know what voice we're gonna give her. Who are you guys? Why do you know my name? Where are my manners? My name is Naomi, student council president and your guide. It is my sincerest pleasure to make your acquaintance, Anon. It's my sincere pleasure to make your acquaintance, Anon. We're your welcoming committee. Okay then. Is that really necessary? I had this prepared just for you. The orange one, Naomi, hands me a brochure. Volcano High in You, A New Beginning to Adulthood. The title alone makes me gag. The orange one, Naomi, looks at me with expectation. The brochure is full of typical trivialities. College prep, financial assistance, after-school programs. None of it matters. Babe, I've got some things to take care of. Naomi looks back at the school entrance. I follow his eyes and see many people trying to lift a large speaker up to the stairs of the school. Oh. I'll see you at lunch then, right, Nazer? She looks dejected. Of course. Nazer pulls her into a hug and nudges his muzzle against hers. Is that how dinos kiss? He leaves, running quickly to assist with the heavy sound equipment. I turn back to Naomi. She smiles again, though there is a Plastiki. She's faking it. So, Anon, why did you transfer here? The question catches me off guard. I freeze like a deer caught in headlights, scrambling to come up with any plausible answer. It's an innocent question. She can't have known, could she? What did Mom and Pop put in the transfer request form when they shipped me my ass here? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I focus my attention on the brochure out of embarrassment. Lunch, right. I'm getting kinda hungry. What about something to eat? Yada yada yada, herbivore, vegan, tofu, disgusting. Wait, hold on. Carnivore line, filet mignon. What the fuck is wrong with this school? Is there a soup kitchen or something around here? Oh dear. Anon, are you in need of financial assistance? I can figure out this on my own. Don't worry too much about it. Oh, the school here has a program to help the less fortunate students. The principal here is great. Come on, I'll let you talk to him. The absolute last thing I want to do is ask for handouts. Actually, Naomi grabs my hand and... Ah! Alert! Alert! DEFCON level 1. DEFCON level 1. Female making physical contact. Do not panic. Do not panic. Get a grip on the situation. This is Naomi. She's taking me somewhere by hand. She already has a boyfriend, doesn't she? Wait. She already has a boyfriend. I am safe. Okay. Just stay silent and don't make a mess of things. It's so soft and smooth and surprisingly warm for scales. How lewd. Day 1 and I've already fallen to such depraved lows as hand-holding. God, this is 4chan. I believe this was there. We actually have some of the devs in the Discord. They're very nice people. Here we are, Anon. Principal Spears should be able to help you with your money situation. Wait, I remember this. What? Oh, right. Naomi knocks on the door. State your business! The new student needs financial help, Principal Spears. Lend him a 5. I think he means the loan program, sir. Tell him to come in later. I'm dealing with another student. The fucking hell do you mean I have to clean up after? The orange Paris, that expression quickly changes from whatever that was to the same smile she had up until now. Well, Anon, why don't I show you the class? How homeroom should be starting soon. Right, homeroom. I take out my crumpled schedule from my pocket. Naomi takes the slip from me and blows my eardrums out with a squeal capable of shattering glass. We share first period English together. Come on, I'll introduce you to the class and then we'll be able to make all sorts of new friends. Yay me. I follow after her to a schoolroom on the second floor. The seats were being filled with students. I take one near the front, knowing I'll have to introduce myself. I'll probably be doing that for all my classes. Fuck my life. The artificial ring of the bell blares from a speaker on the wall. With it, everyone waits for the teacher to finally enter the room and shut the door. Oh, fuck you, I keep forgetting this shit. Ohayo gozaimasu karasu. Today you habu eni karasu meto tsu. You fucking suck, all of you. What? Enon-kun, perezu kamu apu zen introdosuru yoru seferu. Naomi coughs and makes a subtle nod up. Oh! I stand from my seat and face the class. Once again, all eyes on me and the tightness in my chest returns. I inhale deeply, willing my erratic heart to slow. Hey. Again, those eyes, just like 3 weeks ago. My name is Anon. Just like every day for the past 4 months, I don't really have any hobbies. I wanted to flee, hide away, anything to avoid those judging eyes. What was your old school like? My throat clenches and I think back again to it. They're whispers now. The hushed tones, silent snickers, blending with the ever-present stares. My heart hammers at my chest, and I'm sure that they all can hear it. See the cold chill racing over me. Anon kun, you do nato habu tsu anza zatu. You do not have to. His words snap me out of my entrance. Only Naomi was looking at me. The rest was preoccupied, either talking about their winter break or catching up on sleep. They've all been ignoring me the entire time. Perezu retanao suyo shito anokan. Hai. Hai nayo korosu. That was nothing like my Japanese animes. Mr. Suki continued on, drawing what little attention there was to himself. I sat down, finally feeling the blood on that had caught in my legs rush up, leaving me lightheaded. And I probably have to do this for each class today? Double fuck my life. Awkward introduction after awkward introduction to classmates that couldn't care less kept me anxious the whole morning. And there still was the rest of the day to go. Eventually lunch comes around. All the edible stuff is well outside my price range for fucking free, so I settle for a pseudo pizza. The kind that becomes a valuable weapon if you leave it alone for 10 minutes. No time to waste. After exiting the line, I scanned the lunchroom for an open seat. I think I've said this before. I fucking hated school lunch, like school pizzas. Not Your Day was the fucking bomb, though, wasn't it, guys? I thought I had found a decent spot in the corner when disaster struck. Said disaster was a hand grabbing my shoulder and turning me about. My plate of pizza-shaped cardboard threatened to smear across my shirt. I fought for momentum for the tray until a hand that had spun me around stabilized it for me. Whoa there! Nearly dropped your food, Anon. Yeah, whose fault was that? Yours? I swear to all that is good and holy. Want to sit with us? What? Want to sit with Naomi and me, since you're new and all. He points to a table near the living pink sugar rush is waving. God damn it. I don't want to make a scene. Sure. Before I even sit down, a barrage of questions began. So, what do you think of Volcano High? How about your classes? You seem... I just nod along, starting to not pay attention. You're looking forward for the rest of the day? Not really. All these introductions, you know? I get ya. Hard to talk to people when you don't know, right? Something like that, yeah. Hell, last period I tripped in front of everyone. Talk about a first impression. I don't think they'd care too much. Have you had any trouble since then? Do you have enough money for food today? Oh, you're short on food money, man? Not really. Just got to sign up for some handouts. Naomi is starting to look disappointed. I'm only picking up on Nazer's interjections. If you need a bit more extra chow, there's going to be a free refreshment at at Fang's concert after school today. Your what? Fang. Your brother or sibling. What? Fang's gonna have some extra pizza for the show. You could take some home. I don't know about concerts. Not really one for public events like that. Alright, man. Just thought you could use a few opportunities to make some friends. What was that? I'll assume that wasn't meant to be malicious. I'll consider it. Hey, don't leave me out of the conversation. How about I help you pick out some cheap food after school? I know some great vegan shops in the area. My stomach rolls at the V word. Maybe another time, sorry. So about that concert, Nazer? Dinner and a show? Sign me the fuck up. So what do they play? Music? 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 Yes. What kind? The kind you listen to? What? Well, what genre? The good kind? You don't know, do you? Oh. Well, free food is free food. I look at my pizza, noticing something is wrong. I test it with my plastic fork and watch the cheap utensil shatter to bits. I curse life for a third time today. The dreaded 10-minute mark has passed, rendering my pizza only useful as a building material. Oh dear. Why don't you split your sandwich with them? But it's my sandwich. It's fine, we can split my vegan TLT. Nazer shudders and looks at his own foot-long Philly sub longingly. Sure thing, babe. He tears the sandwich in two and hands me the larger half. Here, Anon. I will never forget your brave sacrifice. With that, we all dig into our meal. After school. My classes after lunch were the same as before. By now, I had rehearsed introductions that only the teacher cared about. My classmates were disinterested and I would sit down to be forgotten. I hope the rest of the year is just like that. I just want to skate through it all. All that's left for today is the concert and dinner. I wait outside the auditorium entrance with Nazer, who was checking his phone for messages. Right, Fang says the show is starting in a bit, see? Nazer turns the screen to me. Piss off, there's a pizza here. You can have a slice, but after that, you get the fuck out. FDWR, like Franklin W. Roosevelt? Nah, fucked wing retard. Fang's words, not mine. Is your sibling always like this? Fangs. I wait for him to continue. Well, I mean, kinda. Glad I'm an only child. Nazer glares at me. Fang's still family. Sorry, just saying is all. Nazer deflates. You're good, Anon. But yeah, they're family. But Fang's just so difficult. Yes, difficult. And I don't know why. Sounds rough. It is. Just like I know they care about Fang doesn't even want to be around me. Finally, the doors open and I smell the cheesy, heart-clogging goodness within. Sweet, come on, Anon. A caveman of a man holds the door open for everybody. Wait. His massive hand stops me. Yes? I'm guided to the side, away from the crowd that's filtering into the auditorium. Oh, right. So, how are you feeling about our lovely school, Anon? It's the spear-shaped pin on the lapel that reads principal that informs me of who this giant is. Oh, it's nice? Cleaner than my old school. He guffaws and slaps his chest. You can thank your classmates for that. What? No, go enjoy the show. Yes, sir. Oh, I do need you to come by my office tomorrow for some paperwork. I nod and go back to the door where Nazer is standing, holding it open for the last of the audience to go inside. Nazer leads me to a large crowd into the shitty school theater. The foyer has tables with boxes of pizzas stacked taller than me. You can take a couple boxes after, Anon. That should help you out. Who the hell got all these anyway? I did. I take a box down to the stack, The others have already started stacking their plates. I check the logo of the box, and to get so many larges from Dynamo's Pizza, it's a couple $100 though. Meh, about a month's allowance. A month? That explains that disaster of a jacket. So, about the actual show. I'll check on them, be right back. Left on my own, I stacked my plate up with some quality, greasy-topped delights. I lean against the wall, chewing bits of Supreme and observing the rest of the crowd. Another shit show. She's so stupid. They even bother. Bunch of losers. Everyone seems to share the same sentiments. So why the hell did they even show up for this? Pizza. Nazer finally comes with pizza, comes back and opens the door to the main hall. The crowd moves in, though I hang back so I can talk with Nazer. What's with them, Nazer? What do you mean? The crowd, we're talking mad shit. What? Nazer grasps the air, unsure of what to think or do at the moment. I think he's angry. I don't think this animation was in the original version that I played. Whoa! Ugh, I should have known. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I brought them here so Fang has an audience. Oh. Nazer's phone rings. He moves aside to answer it. Well, oh. The voice on the other end is loud and shrill. So, He holds the phone away from his ear to save his eardrums. Okay. The call ends and Nazer sags. I've gotta leave. Seriously? Yeah, Fang doesn't want me here. Said I'll ruin the show. Harsh. Look, whatever happens, promise me you won't hold this against them. They're actually really nice people once you get to know them. Nazer, why did you just murder the English language in cold blood? Within, I see the rest of the audience huddled in groups around a tiny snack tables. Even went to the trouble of switching out the seats for them. I only said it'd help. With a huff, Nazer turns away, begrudgingly leaving the auditorium. I enter the hall and take a seat in the back, away from the rest of the crowd. Again, I really love this game. Like I said, we will be looking at Goodbye Volcano High on Saturday. There'll be a link to the Twitch. I really hope you're all there. The lights dim and the curtains are drawn open. Oh God, I love the artwork. The group that made this game did a great job. I think they are actually working on a new game. On stage, a trio of people my age. I think Fang is the drummer. He doesn't look related to Nazer. Maybe it is the main front woman? That must be Nazer's sister. Well, then why the whole confusion over her sex, for fuck's sake? I'm just getting thrown around today, I don't know. She looks familiar. The band doesn't bother introducing themselves. Instead, the purple one begins to pluck her bass. It all went tumbling down from there. What I thought was a guitar sounded horrifically wrong, far too heavy. The lead guitarist was using a fucking bass. And then the vocals kicked in. Terrific screeching combined with a melodious shredding on a bass created a cacophony equal to hundreds of cats ritualistically sacrificed. I fight the urge to cover my ears. I don't know too much about music, but even I know that you don't use two basses in one band unless you know exactly what you're doing. Oh no. Oh God. What are they thinking? I looked back at the crowd to gauge their interest. Surely I'm not alone in thinking this is absolute travesty. They still fucking suck. I'm gonna let that go. Oh, that just reset. Why doesn't one just move to a regular guitar instead of a bass? Did that say Tumblr Rex? I just realized that. The crowd was standing, jeering and laughing with whoever said that. More words were said. The laughter eclipsed them and the music. Wait, what happened to the music? On stage, the trio looked panicked. The drummer was inching off stage while the purple bassist was about to break down into tears. But the front woman stood her ground. Fuck you. Fuck you. She tossed her bass aside, raising both hands and proudly displaying a finger in each of them. Fuck all of you! No one would want to fuck you, bitch. Or sorry, no one would want to fuck you, bitch. And it struck a chord with her. Raptor Jesus. I watch as she grabs her bass and takes the arm of the purple one, rushing off stage with the pink drummer. Oh God, I can't take this. I'm gonna grow a six-pack from laughing so much. I'm just gonna grab my pizza and leave. I turn towards the door and see Principal Spears' fierce gray gaze freezing me in place. Anon. Oh fuck. His voice is even more stern than this morning. Yes, sir? He looks at the crowd and then to me. I don't want to hear about any of this come tomorrow. Expect some goddamn maturity from you, Anon. You will be an adult once you graduate. Why me, though? I've taught many students. I can tell these things. His hand lands on my shoulder. The grip was firm as it weighed on me. Listen here, Anon. You are not the only person in the world. Everyone fighting their own battles. The hand squeezes before pushing me towards the door. I want to see you in my office first thing tomorrow. Now get out of here. This is the only warning that you'll get from me. Next time, it will be campus cleanup. I didn't do shit, asshole. Behind me, a principal's voice shakes the room. Whose sorry ass am I going to have to suplex? Damn. Good principal. Back in the foyer, I see the boxes of partially finished pizza left. I consolidate them into a pair of boxes and make my exit. The sun is starting to set now as I make my way home. You are not the only person in the world. Like, I don't already know that. There's, like, the classmates that all ignored me today. Naomi's annoying ass. That fucking caveman of a principal. Nazer, who's been a bro. Nazer's sis. Oh, shit. So that is where we're going to leave it today. The next day. So, thank you guys all for joining me for the first return episode. And please join me on Saturday for Goodbye Volcano High. I'll be doing it with some friends, but if you guys really do enjoy the game, we will do a full Let's Play on my second channel, which will be linked at the end of this video. There are lots of fun links in the description, so go check them out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.